Hello, everyone. This is Jerry O'Donnell, and this is another end time parable, one of the seven parables. And this one is the marriage feast, end time parable 4, the marriage feast, Matthew 22. And let me just start out by reading it. And Jesus answered and spoke to them again by parables and said, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son. Well, we know who the son is. It's Jesus, and the Father is the one who's doing this. And he sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Doesn't it sound like the last one in Luke 14? And he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them that would bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed. See, it's all meat, and all things are now ready. Come into the marriage. And they made light of it, and went their way, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servant, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. And when the king heard thereof, he was angry, and he sought forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burned up their city. Then say he to the servants, The wedding is now ready, and they that were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore in the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid them to the marriage. And so those servants went out into the highways and gathered together as many as they could find. Get this, both bad and good. So you know it's not in heaven, because you would have a heck of a time trying to find the bad people. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And the wedding was furnished with guests. The guests never get married. They're just going to enjoy a supper. But anyway, and when the king heard and came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said to him, Friend, how did you get in here not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. And the question would be, where is he? In other words, he was somewhere and he didn't have a wedding garment. And if you knew that there was these levels in a wedding feast in those days, 2,000 years ago, the upper chamber was for the bride and the bridegroom. Okay, and be in that chamber, you had to have a wedding garment on. The guests didn't need any wedding garment. They were just there to eat the meal. They were both bad people and good people. Then said the king to the servant, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him in the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And here's the statement again that was like in Matthew 20. For many are called, and few are chosen. Wow. So many are called, and few are chosen. I'll tell you what, how did you come in here without the wedding garment on? Meaning, how did you get into this bridal chamber? And you didn't even have a wedding garment in? They weren't allowed in there. But anyway, but he said, cast them in the outer darkness, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The outer darkness with weeping and gnashing of teeth is the lake of fire. That's where they wind up. It is in gnashing of teeth. Oh boy, it's like the worst possible case scenario. But anyway, this is an incredible parable of end times. But anyway, I just thank you all for listening. And please, if you will, listen to the next 4. A lot of revelation in the next 4 parables. But anyway, may God bless.